Good afternoon, all the participants. Hope I am audible to all. I am audible. I am audible to all. Okay. Welcome to fourth day of 5 days international FDP. Today is the last session of our faculty development program. Today we will see about ICT tool test modes. As we all of us know, in the current scenario of COVID-19 pandemic, we all are not in the physical classes. We are teaching online, so we need to take the test of students online. So to take online quiz of our students, Testmos is a easy platform in which students don't require any Android application or any software. In Testmos, it provides you one link URL. So what we need to do, the teacher need to send that link to the students. Students need to click on that link and directly they will start their exam. So there is no third party software required. Students only require internet connection in their mobile. We will get the result of the students in Microsoft Excel file. We can download the result of all students in Excel file. It is very easy to create test in test mode, and it is very easy for students also to give the exam by using test mode, as it doesn't require any kind of third party application. No need to download any Android app, nothing. Just it gives the exam online by using internet browser. So today we will see the practical demonstration of test modes, how to create the test, and how the students will view the examinations, and how we download the result of our students. Yesterday we uploaded the contents of our speaker Dr. Anil Kumar, as well as the demonstration video on YouTube. Hope you all might gone through that contents. At the end of session we will see the question and answer session, and I will try to give answers of all the questions. Now let us see the test modes. So I am going to share my screen and I will show you the practical demonstration of test modes. I think you are seeing my screen. The first, you have to open the browser. In that browser you have to type testmodes.com and just click on the enter. Once you type testmodes.com, here after that click on build a test. You can see the demo also here. You can watch a demo also. Once you click on build a test, here you can see the name of the test you have to enter. Then you have to choose a password. Please note that this is the administrator password, and this password you are going to use whenever you are going to log in onto the TestMoz website. And one more thing, one minute. Okay, sorry for that. So in TestMoz, the important point is the TestMoz doesn't store your password. So the TestMoz will not provide any facility to recover your password. So it is important that don't forget your password, because you cannot recover this password. Once you forgot the password, the TestMoz will not provide you any facility to recover your password and to give your password. So we have to write down somewhere the password. The next one is, don't forget the test URL, that we will see at the end. When all questions we prepare at the end, TestMoz will give you one link, that is URL, and that URL we have to save. So prepare one notepad file. In that notepad file, you have to save your password and that URL. These two things we have to take care. One more thing about TestMoz, the free version of TestMoz provides you the facility that in one exam we can prepare 50 questions, maximum 50 questions we can prepare in the free version, and we can take the exam of 100 students in the free version. If you want to take exam of more than 100 students and more than 50 questions per exam, then we have to purchase the pro version of TestMoz. In free version, we can set 50 questions, and that exam is for 100 students maximum. So we can give the test name. I will show you. I have already created the test like this. You can give the name like MCQ test and my name, so students knows that this is the my test. Then you can choose a password, retype your password, and then click on create test. Once you click on the create test, it will show you this screen. This is the home page of like this. You have to note down your password somewhere in notepad file. Then URL. Now what is this URL? This one, testmoz.com slash 3066472 slash admin. So you have to copy this URL. Once you log in into TestMoz, you have to copy this URL and paste in notepad. So next time when you log in your administrator panel, you have to paste this link in internet browser. Then next thing. Now in this home page, first there are 4 tabs here: settings, questions, publish, and results. Consider these are the 4 steps. First, we have to do the settings of our examination. After setting, we have to prepare the questions of our exam. Then next, we will publish this examination, and then we will see the results. So we will go one by one. First, setting. In dashboard, we will see, you can see here, the adjust setting, there is a right, edit question right. This right symbol means you have completed all the 4 steps. I have already prepared one set test for you, so I can easily demonstrate. So when you practically create this, you can see in your dashboard whether you completed your settings or not. If not, then here a red cross mark is there. Whether you prepared all the questions or not. If you prepared, green right symbol is there. If you not prepared, there is a red cross sign. Then publish and then view results. So first we will see the settings. In settings, first you have to give the name of your test. Like my name is MCQ test and the faculty name. Introduction part, here you can write down the test which will display at the top of your exam, online exam. So students will see this message at the top of the screen. Like this is MCQ test on the basis of C and C++ and prepared by my name. Just I have prepared this test so that I can test the programming skill of my students. Because during lockdown, students is having holidays, students are not studying. So just I want to check the programming skill and inform the students to start the study. So like that, you can display the name of subject and all. Then next, so this is the introduction message of your test. Then next, you have to choose the color scheme, means the color combination of your test. These are the 4 color combination. You can choose any one. Then next, choose the language. So the free version supports these 5 languages: English, French, German, Hindi, Spanish. You can choose English. Then question settings. In question settings, here the first 2 options are show all the test questions on the page, and next option is show 1 question per page. So first 2 options, the first option is show all the questions on 1 page, and second one is show 1 question per page. So the difference between that, the first option, if you select first option, means students will see all the questions on 1 single page. If you want to show 1 by 1 question, then choose show 1 question per page. Then what happens? Students will see question number 1, choose the answer, then next button. Then next page, question number 2, next button. When the students click on next button, next question will appear. So you can select any one option. Then navigation settings, allow the students to jump around to different questions in the test. Means if you select this option on, at the right side, students will see the panel of the question. So that suppose there are 10 questions. So at the right side, students will see question 1, 2, 3, 4, or at the bottom side, students will see question question number 1, 2, 3, 4. So students can jump to any question. If suppose you don't want, then choose only allow the students to move forward after answering a question. Means 1 by 1 question, question number 1, then question number 2, 3, 4. So it gives serially 1 by 1 question, sequential manner. Students cannot jump to directly from question number 1 to 5 or anywhere. Then next option, after each question is answered, you can choose what you want to show to the students. The first option indicate if the student's response was correct or incorrect, means it display if the student's answer is correct, it display answer is correct. If it is wrong, it display wrong answer. And if the answer is wrong, if you want to display the correct answer, then you can select this option, display the correct answer. If you want to show the explanation, means for wrong answer, if you want to show the explanation of that correct answer, you can select show the explanation. If you don't want to show anything, just select don't show anything. Then here the last option, randomize the order of questions during the test. Means for each student will get the different order of the questions. So the question order for each student is randomly changed. Then next, review settings. After end of the test, you can display message, whatever you want to display to your students. Then here you can check what is the passing percentage of your test, 50%, 20%, 40%, whatever you want to set, you can set the passing percentage of your student. If the student is pass, you can display the message, congratulations, students pass. If the students will fail, you can display whatever message you want to display to the students. At the end of the test, what you want to display to the students, number one is score and number two is test outline. If you select score, then students will see their score, their grades, how many marks they obtain in that test. The next, test outline, it indicates if their response was correct or incorrect question wise. It display the correct answer as well as it display the explanation. So you can select both or any one or any two. The next, access control, means who can take your test. If you choose anyone, means anyone can give the test. If you choose anyone who enters a passcode, then you can set your passcode. You should give this passcode to your students. Students have to enter this passcode, then only examination will start. If you want a unique identifier, this feature is allowed for pro version only. In free version, this is not available. Or anyone who want to enter valid email address, you can select in pro version also. Means validation part is third and fourth option. In free version, anyone and password, these two option is available. If you select anyone, so any students who is having the link can give the exam. Then here you can set the time limit for your exam. If there is no time limit, you can select unlimited. If there is a time limit, 20 minutes, 40 minutes, whatever you can set here. Then you can choose here how many times can someone take your test. Means one student can appear for the test. How many times one student can appear for the test? If I choose here 1, means one student can do this exam only once. If you want, no, students can do for 2 attempts or 3 attempts of the test, you can choose 2, 4, or unlimited time, you can choose unlimited. If you want to restrict one student can give only once the exam, you can choose 1 time. Then what should test takers enter to identify themselves? Means what students should enter before starting the exam. Enter your name. You can display here any message, enter your ID, enter your roll number, whatever. If you enter your name, then it will ask the students to enter the name. Once students enter the name, students will start the exam. Browser functionality, this is also available in pro version only. Do you want to receive an email whenever someone finishes the test? If you want to receive, this option is also available, but in pro version. You can download the results from result. So this is the first section, setting. Just I am reviewing. In setting, you have to first display the introduction message to your student, the test name, introduction message. Next, the color scheme of your test. All questions at a time, all one by one question on one page. Then navigation settings allow the students to jump from one question to another question, or just move forward, means one by one question. Students, whether students response is correct or incorrect, display the correct answer, display explanation, or don't show anything. Review settings, you can display the message. Then passing score, you can set at the end of exam. The students can see the score as well as test outline. Then access control, anyone can view the test with the students. Those are having the link can view the examination. So this is all about settings. Then next you have to prepare the questions. So here we will see what are the different types of questions are available in test modes. So I will show you, these are the all my multiple choice questions. I will show you one new. Here insert, here is the option. So here is the option. You can see how many types of questions are available in test mode. Graded question and ungraded question. There are two categories here. In graded question, there are 6 types of questions are available. Multiple choice, choose one. Multiple choice, choose many. True or false question. Match the pairs question, matching. Fill in the blank question, or essay type question. These are the graded question, means you can set the marks for these questions. If ungraded question means if you want to take one survey, then you can choose these questions. Multiple choice, choose one, many, true, false, matching, short answer, wrong answer. But these are survey questions. There are no grades. Other text block, question pool, question from another test, or questions from file. So you can use these types of questions. We will see graded question because we are going to give the marks to the students. So in these multiple choice, choose one, choose many, true, false, match the pairs, fill in the blank, and essay. I will show you, I have prepared some questions. Like this is the multiple choice question. Here you have to type your question. Whatever your question is, like this, who is developer of C? This is my question. You have to type the options, 1, 2, 3, 4 options. Here you have to, then you have to select which is the correct answer. Just click the correct answers, it will automatically accounted. So option 1 is correct, so option 1 is selected. Here second question, this is also multiple choice question, second option is correct. This is true false question, true and false. This is match the pair question. So here both side match the pair. For first, which is the correct answer, 4. So this 4. For this, third option is correct. So third. So like this, you can set match the pair question. You can set true false. Like this, you can set fill in the blank question. You have to type here fill in the blank, like this. You have to type. Then you have to write down the answers. Like here in C, array index starts from 0. Some students may type 0 in digit. Some students may type 0 in alphabet. So there is 2 options here, answer and alternative answer. So I have given 2 options, digit 0 and text 0. So both answer will be counted here. So this is fill in the blank question. So like this, you can set all types of question in test mode. Here I have prepared 21 questions for students. So here you can choose any questions and you can prepare all your questions in this page. And also points. Here is the points. You can give the points here, increase the point, decrease the point, whatever. Once you decrease point, here points are changed. See here, 42 points right now. If I increase, it automatically count 44 points. So it will automatically show the total marks of your exam. So this is the questions in this page. You can set the multiple choice question. Multiple choice question. So once you set the question, after that, next part is publish. In publish, you see, once you done all the questions, you see it automatically creates your link. Your test is published and available at this one. So this is my URL. You have to copy this and paste in your notepad. This is very important. You have to copy, like I have already copied here. So once you copy this URL you have to share to your students. Then next, current status open, means right now students can give the exam. If you want to schedule for a particular time, it is not available in free version. So you can click choose open. Close is also available in pro version. So once you choose open, students can give the examination. So I will show you the result students window. This is the students window. Here student login, administration. If you want to log in admin panel, you have to enter your password. Student, suppose I just enter the name of the students, Rahul John, and then click on the start button. You can see as per our option, see here you students can jump to any question because we have chosen that option. So at a time any question number student can switch. Question number 18, question number 1, question number 5, any. And on one page it is displaying one question at a time because we have chosen one question per page. We have not chosen all question per page. That's why it is displaying one question per page. If you see at the bottom here, timer is running. The time remaining is 19:30, like this. 20 minutes is the time. So timer is displayed at the bottom. You can choose your answer and you can go forward. Whatever student, just select the answer and click on the submit button. One student select, automatically next question will be displayed. So like this, students can give the examination. Now, when all students will finish the examination, how we can see the results? We can see the results in the result tab. So this is the result tab. Here you can see all the students' name, which students have given the examination. From my class, this much students have given the examination. So you can see their score, 30%, 90%, 45%, 50%. Like this, you can see the score. You can see here which question is correct, which question is wrong for a particular students. You can see Abhijit, these 2 questions wrong, other questions correct, like this. You can see this also. Now, how to download the result? There are options export to CSV, point grid, response, and copy to clipboard. If you download this, if you click on response grid, it will download the CSV file of your results. If you see here, the file is downloaded. When you open this file, here you can see here all the students name is here, date, time, the percentage of mark students, here like this you can see. Yeah, now you can see here the name of students, date, time, how much percentage he earned, how total number of points, that is marks, and points possible 40. So out of 40 he got 12 marks and percentage of students. Like this you can see the result of all the students, and here you can see their answers also. This is the question number 1, who is developer of C, what is his answer, this one. For question number 2, what is the answer, question number 3, like this you can see the answers of all the questions given by that students. So here you can download the marks of all the students in one file, Excel file. So it is easy to maintain the result of the students also. So in this way we can download the marks. It is showing the average marks of that test, average marks, total responses, and all this. So here we can download the results. So what you have to give the students, only the test URL, that this you have to give the students. Students has to enter this URL in the internet browser, in their mobile or in their laptop, and just students has to enter their name, and students can start their examination. So there is no need of any application, any Android application, third party software, nothing. Only just you require, students require this link. So it is very easy way to take the examination of the students without using any application. So the TestMost provide you this facility. So this is all about the TestMost. Hope you understand this TestMost. Now we will see the question and answer session. I request participants to ask their questions. Hope you understand the TestMost. What is an upgraded questions? Upgraded questions. Okay, there are 6 types of questions are available in TestMost. Graded questions and ungraded questions, not upgraded. These are the ungraded questions. Ungraded questions means the questions for those there are no grades or no marks. These are ungraded questions. Means just like for survey, like you can take a survey of any questions. Next, if time is reset in TestMost, does the initial date? Yes, if there is a problem occur, the time and question is saved, the result also saved. How make secure for students not copy from each other on this test? Here, when you share the link to the students, students can view the exam from their mobile from that link. You can set the password also. You can set the password for the students. You can random the question order for the students. So the question order for every student is different. You can set the time limit. Let us say there are 20 questions. You can set the time limit of 20 minutes only. So students is not having that much time. And the question order is also different. So every student is getting the different question order. You can set the passcode also. Then next question. Let's see the next question. How did you cross check whether the student joined to the test is a member of that class? For this, you have to go for Pro version. In Pro version, you can set the student ID as well as student's name, those who will give the examination. Once students enter their ID or name, it will verify the name and ID from the list which you provided in the test mode. So the students which is having valid ID or name can give the examination. Other cannot give the examination. Next question is the pricing question. Is payment is test for all? The payment facility is for $50 for 1 year. So once you pay $50, you can get this feature, all features for 1 year. It is not for per examination. It is for duration. So once you pay $50, you can use this test modes for 1 year and all features you can use. Any other questions? One more question. According to you, which one is better, either Google Classroom or test modes for conducting the test? It depends on the resources. What resources your student is having. If you ask my personal opinion, then Google Classroom is providing more features as compared to test mode, because in Google Classroom, the students who join to your class, these students can only give the examination. In test mode, any students, those who are having the link, can give the examination. But in Google Classroom, those students are present in your class only. These students only give the examination. How to disable select an exam copying question? Yeah, this is available in Pro version. As in setting I shown, disable, right click, disable, copy. So this option is available in paid version. Means you can set, you can restrict the students. They cannot right click the mouse on the internet browser page. They cannot copy the questions. Just they have to select only answers. They cannot open any new tab, so they can search the questions answers on the internet browser. This is also not allowed. in Pro version. So all these security features are available in Pro version. Can students cheat by opening question solution? Yeah, this is not possible if you have a Pro version. If you have a Pro version, students cannot open any other tab, any other browser. Students have to stay on that web page only. If we enter any other browser, exam will automatically stop. It will display a message to the students that it is not allowed. So in Pro version, it is available. And Pro version is not that much costly. Only $50. And for 1 year, you can use. Means if you calculate for 1 month, you have to pay $4. Any more questions? Participants, please stay. We have to announce for tomorrow's sessions and some important announcement to all the participants. Okay. So thank you all. Hope you understand test mode. Whatever knowledge I have, I shared with you. At the last session, it's my privilege to introduce amongst all of you the Kayaka software. Kayaka software is a software limited company in Pune and is another office in Latur. Kayaka software dealing with the websites of educational institutes, business products, also marketing, SEO marketing also we will do. Then also the educational app. Nowadays we are developing the educational app for institutes, for classes, so that the institute can take online classes through our app. The institute can join the students in this app. So this educational software also we will dealing in the educational software. Also we are in designing also. We make the logo designing, the attractive marketing designing of the customers. Also we are dealing the internship of the students. We will provide internship to the educational institute students, and also we will provide placement facility for students also. So this is short introduction of Kayaka softwares. So this is the end of day 4 session. Tomorrow we will have a feedback and online quiz. So tomorrow at afternoon 2 p.m. means at the same time, today's same times for Indian participants as well as for Ethiopian participants. I will post one feedback link of Google form, as well as I will post one online quiz of Google form link on our Telegram group. You have to give this online examination as per your convenient time. The questions are based on the contents of Google Classroom, test most contents, and as well as first 2 days session, day 1 and day 2 session. There are total 20 questions only. In the online quiz, you have to solve all the questions. Next, certificates. We will display the certificates day after tomorrow. On 20 June, we will display the certificates to all the participants. We will send you the form. In that form, the list of participants is present, and the participants can get their certificates on their email ID. So today we have verified all the participants from our account section. After this session, I will display the list of verified participants, those who has done the payments on our Telegram group. The participants just gone through that PDF file, check your names, check your spellings. If you have any changes, then let us know your changes, so that in certificate there will be no spelling mistakes and all. The participants whose payment is still remaining, they can do till tomorrow morning 12 p.m. So this is all about. You will get your certificates on your email ID on 20 June. that is day after tomorrow.